this almost done. You want to drain your grease, of course. Okay, before we finish cutting up our vegetables, we're gonna go ahead and get all the other ingredients with the hamburger so they can start cooking up together along with the seasonings. So we're gonna add our tomato sauce. I know a lot of you may think that 29 ounces of tomato sauce doesn't seem like much, but when you're not draining your beans and your tomatoes and everything, all the liquids add up. So add our pinto beans. We've got our kidney beans and sauce in here so far. Pinto beans, 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Now this has got a lot of liquid in it, so. And if you look, once we get all of our liquids and everything in, I don't know if you can see in the pan, but that's everything now, so. And then it'll all cook in. Let's turn our heat up a little bit. You just want to simmer. You don't want it to boil or anything. Just a nice simmer. Oh, and you know what we forgot? We gotta put in our 1/4 cup chili powder. Okay, and we'll add the rest of our seasonings. And that's our butter. Now it doesn't call for garlic, but I add garlic to my chili. My husband and I, we like garlic, so we'll just go ahead and put that in there. Get everything stirred up. Let that cook all in while we cut up our vegetables. Okay, we'll get our vegetables cut up now. Probably hear my granddaughter in the background playing. Hi, Mariana. Cut up our onion. Mariana, tell Harley you don't want onion, Harley. You wouldn't like the taste of it. Alright, I'm not going to cut these up real fine because my husband and I, we like our chili with the vegetables a little chunky. So let's go ahead and add this cup of water. Hey, what? And we'll get our onions in. Get them stirred on. Okay, we'll cut up our bell pepper. And you know, the size of pepper, you know, it just depends on what you like. I like a little extra, you know, veggies in my chili. Like I said, you know, my husband and I, we like it a little more on the chunkier side, but you know, everybody has their own preference. So you just do you, and it'll be good. We'll get our bell pepper in. Stir this in. I've got it on a slow simmer. It smells so good, y'all. Alright, we're going to cut up our celery. said, I know this probably seems like a lot of veggies to you guys, but you got to remember it all cooks down too. So stir that in. Oh, the celery and the bell pepper just give it such a good flavor. Okay, now we're going to cut up this jalapeno. I recommend putting on gloves when you do that. And remember to take the seeds out, or at least I do. I mean, if you don't, of course, it's gonna be a little spicier. Taking the seeds out though, it doesn't make it too bad. It's not too bad at all, honestly. Of course, my husband and I, Ed and I, we like, you know, just a little spice to our food. These gloves too are good for those of you who have a habit of maybe cutting your fingers when you're cutting up vegetables. So these gloves, that's what these gloves are actually for. But I got them so that when I'm cutting up jalapeno, you know, I can wear them then too. So now the jalapeno, I cut these up more fine. I don't want these to be as chunky. Okay, we'll get our jalapenos in. Our gloves off. Okay, it's looking good. So I let this simmer, like I'll just let it simmer this afternoon for a couple hours. Let it all marinate together. I think the longer you let it simmer, the better it'll taste. So